The knock on a lot of athletes, or the common thing, is that they don't prepare for life after sports.
Yeah.
You were preparing for life after sports while you were playing. You
Yeah,
were
of
doing
course.
TV at that point. How big of an issue is this, do you think, in pro sports right now?
It's a very big issue because there's a little bit of a wall with preparing for your next career while you're still in your first career. Mainly, especially in football, is if you're not 100% focused, you're going to get replaced pretty quickly. It was serendipitous for me because I was in New York and I wasn't good. 2 years in, I'm like, all right, what else can I do in New York? And I happened upon WFAN, which we all know here in New York.
Right.
And I was doing overnights at like 10 o'clock at night on weekends in my off seasons with Joe Beningo, just learning the craft. And I ended up being good at it. And so it just kept progressing as my football career started to progress. The opportunities on this other side started to go forward. I think that the idea of branding a talent, an athlete, is starting to help, because young kids, 19, 20-year-olds who are entering their league, their sport, are realizing that their brand matters, right? The things that I do, the people that I associate with matter.
Especially in the age of social networks where everything you're doing is instantly going to be shared
Madison
everywhere.
Avenue is wherever you are, right? And so I think that understanding is starting to position guys to associate, not just with the cool kid, but maybe the rich kid too, you know what I mean? Or the entrepreneur, or the guy who can help me down the line. Maybe not is very beneficial to me right now, but will help me down the line should I have an idea. And I think that's a lesson that I always try to pass on to young kids when they ask, oh, how did you get to where you are now? It was by not hanging out with the cool kid. It was doing the other things, the networking that most young professionals have to do. But athletes don't necessarily understand that they should.
So is this something that maybe for the NCAA to tackle? Like, are there things that can be done to help prepare
I would love for the NCAA to have a curriculum that totally focuses on what athletes need post or during and post career, right? If you want to be a musician, you can go study music at a university, a major university. You want to be an artist, you can go study art. You want to be an athlete, you can't study athletics. I mean, you can.
You play it, but it's...
They're starting to do the marketing and the big data, the sabermetrics around sports. Those are starting to become majors. I think Syracuse just instituted the first one. But the business planning, the financial planning, building networking skills, socialization skills, those things that I have found very beneficial in my life, and a lot of it's because I went to UVA, the University of Virginia. Some guys don't ever have exposure to. It's just go take your class, whatever it may be, and pass.
When you were in school, you were going to school, right?
Yeah,
because there were a lot of athletes.
I wasn't good. I wasn't good in college to be that guy. I got lucky. The guy in front of me pulled his hamstring, and I was able to start my third year. Before my third year, I was just a guy on the team against the University of Michigan. I had a big day, and I never looked back. But I wanted to be an engineer, a computer programmer. But I got good at football along the way. And fortunately, I kept up with it. And if you fast forward 10 years post being drafted in 1997, I get into media. Well, that kind of worked out, didn't work out. I'm still in it a little bit. But where I really found my niche was getting back into what I was educationally trained to do, building a database for athletes to engage with the corporate world or individuals. That's what Thusio is.